Hello everyone, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is the daily read for Friday the 13th of December 2019 for all signs. So it may or may not resonate with you. You decide what resonates and leave the rest. So I'm just pulling an energy card to see what the energy is for the day. This reading resonates generally a few days either side of the reading. It's not generally time specific, though I do try and make it time specific as much as possible. We have the card of victory, success here. This is saying victory and success is yours. Let me just read that out to you. We have success, achievement. This card shows a beautiful spirit holding a golden victory wreath in acknowledgement of your achievement. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort towards. Enjoy this sense of accomplishment. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what the angels have to say. Angels, what is the message people need to hear? This is for Friday the 13th of December 2019, please. What is the message people need to hear? Thank you. Remain positive, and I feel this is about keep going as well for some of you. Sometimes I do talk about our outlook as well to situations. You know, if we feel defeatist, then the chances are that you're not going to get success here. You're not going to get some kind of victory or success or achievement. But if you remain positive despite all the adversity that you might be facing, this is where you're going to come through the other side of a situation. This is where that you have a better chance of victory and achievement as well. Powerful message. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. Going to do one more. Okay, angel spirits guides, what is the message please for Friday the 13th of December 2019 for all signs? Thank you. We have the Magician again. This came out for the 12th. Interesting. Let's see what else comes out. Death. Transformative energies, both of these. Thank you. 5 of Swords. too many there. Interesting, we have the moon. Page of Swords. Nine of Wands. I'm going to get one. Too many. I'm going to get more for that, please. One more for the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords, please. Too many. Thank you. Okay. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Knight of Wands. Here's the thing. The Magician is a wonderful card when it appears. Generally, as an energy, this is a card of transformation, the beginnings of manifestation. Now is the time to take action to bring positive transformation in an area of your life that you need to change, you want to change. Now, the moon energy can be a card of where you're being blessed, where you're being guided. It is about trusting your intuition to transform a situation now, trusting your instincts, because the magic is around you. But here's the thing, the Magician is the communicator. It can represent somebody in your life who says all the right things. But they're not telling you everything. There is a hidden agenda, something going on beneath the surface. Things aren't what they seem sometimes when these two energies are together. And I feel for some of you, maybe some truth has come to light. Maybe what somebody appeared to be isn't exactly how they are. Now, it might well be, this can be, where people have their own agendas. And you might have been very trusting. And I just feel for some of you, they weren't what they appeared to be. That's all I can say, because there's a real deceptive quality about the moon. Still waters run deep, right? And I do feel for some of you, there has been some deception here, lack of truth. Like I said, this person, if it is a person in your life, I'm feeling that quite strongly, which I rarely do, to be fair, with the Magician. But I'm feeling this person says all the right things, wears the right face, certainly, to you or to other people. Could be in relationships, could be as a friend, could be also in the workplace as well. The workplace, you do find this kind of energy a lot. But they have their own agenda. I feel there's a real manipulation with this. They're probably very popular as well. They probably, if they have management above them, they understand how to talk people around to their point of view, how to shine in front of management, all of this kind of energy, because they understand how to act. They understand how to create that illusion. But this is illusion. And I think some of you have seen through it. There may well be some truth that's come to light. And I do feel there's an ending here. I do feel for some of you that this represents a time when you might be putting an end to whatever this illusion was, or whatever this situation was that you're facing. This is a time to bring something to an end that needs to come to an end, if you haven't already, because that's where the victory is, that's where the success is. It is how you move on in a positive light, and the pages are the beginnings of change, the new beginnings even, that we spoke about before. I think something has come to light. I do. Because you see, that what I'm looking at here, and it's really interesting, this is where the sun is beginning to appear. Things are beginning to dawn on you. You're beginning to see everything clearly. and maybe you're taking decisive action. There could be truths that have come to light. It might well be where you could also be communicating your truth, finding the words to speak your truth to somebody, maybe to this person. But I feel for some of you, it's the end of what has been an illusion for you. I do feel this is where you're bringing something to an end, where you've been deceived in some way, where people haven't been what they've seemed to be, where a person hasn't been what they've seemed to be. It's really specific what the cards are saying, which is interesting. It could have been in a relationship, because we have the Queen of Cups, and certainly something that has been challenging coming to an end, because I think that the truth has come out, and there could have been an argument, there could have been you calling somebody out in a situation, calling somebody out on a truth. That comes at a loss as well, because the Five of Swords is a tricky energy. It can be a card of where things are going on sometimes, and you have to call the truth out. This is a card of victory, but it comes at a cost. And I think it's at a cost of this, but I think you're happy for that to happen, because the Death card is an ending that you're willing to embrace in order to move on. And I think some of you are moving on. I think there might have been anger here. There may have been passions running high here as well. There could have been a heated discussion of some kind. And this is saying, don't falter now. Don't allow doubt to creep into your mind. This is somebody who has really been challenged. This is the wounded warrior. And I feel for some of you, it has been a challenge to get to this point. I do think it's in relationships. I do. And I think this is a message now to say, now is the time to move on. Now is the time to reignite your passions, because you're seeing everything clearly. And for some of you, you are moving on. I do think that you're turning your back on a situation that has been tiring, that has been challenging, that has taken every ounce of your energy to move on from. And I think it could be relationships for some of you. Like I said, there could have been some conflict here. Maybe when truths came out, maybe when there was a big disagreement or a secret was revealed, or like I said, you saw through whatever this illusion was of this person. And I do feel you're going to be, this is a really positive card to have at the end of your reading, the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is refocusing on their own power, their own positive power now. This is a really positive card. They are fully looking forward, and they're not looking back. They're charging ahead now. Not looking back on situations that have gone, but looking forward. And I think for some of you, whatever the situation is, I've got lucky escape in my mind. I think this was a lucky escape. I do. Whether it's in business, whether it was to do with a boss, or whether it was to do with a co-worker, whether this was to do with a relationship. In relationship in particular, I'm feeling, because we have the Queen of Cups here. But, this could easily be finding your own solidity from within, to see something through in your external world and move on. So you can read those cards in a different way. But generally, I do feel it's relationships. But this is about having that positive outlook now, because change is afoot, and there's promise of new growth here. So the victory I feel here was worth it, because something had to end in order for that change to start, that new beginning to start. Powerful message. Oh my goodness, this is strong and very specific. I try not to be too specific in general readings, but this is very specific. Yeah. Healing. Now is the time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others, even you. But I do feel you are healing. I'm going to pull one more card. I think the truth is liberating you as well. This is big change. Death can be a big change happening. And I think it's by your actions, having seen through somebody. Yeah, you see, this is really interesting, and I'm not even looking at the words in the description, but there's hidden depths. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel for some of you, something was concealed, or something might have come to light, or you're just seeing through somebody for what they are. And they seem to be the most magnetic person in the world, and probably still are for some people. But this is where you're seeing through that. And you just can't tolerate it anymore. Something hidden is about to come to light. Perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. Yeah, exactly. That is the reading, absolutely. And this is about shining from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within. It's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance, for revealing your true beauty. But you see, there's revelation within that as well. And I just think it is you, very much. You know, you are the sun in this card. I do feel for some of you, you're moving on from something that's gone. Shining a light on the path forward, and you're ready to move on. I don't think this is something where you're thinking twice about even. Yeah, and I would say I keep on hearing it's a lucky escape, so let's go with that one. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thank you.